What's up YouTube, it's Turbo13. Sorry this is such a late video. I know it's almost 9 o'clock right here on the East Coast, but I've been busy with my parents and dealing with Christmas stuff the past few hours, so I haven't been able to get a video out, but hopefully this is good enough for you guys. So I'm going to be doing a what's on my iPhone with all the applications that I have on here. It's about 1, 2, 3 pages with the 3 more left over, so let's just get right into it. So first app I have is Calendar. I use this thing for everything. I have it for all my schedules. Right now it's on Christmas break, but back here, see, it showed all my different schedules for school, and whenever I had stuff like essays due and stuff, I would just always post it in here. I use this thing every day. I post all my new stuff in here. It keeps track of my pretty much my whole life, and then I have it set to it sends me updates through this thing, through the notification center, and it updates me whenever I have a new event that's about to happen, and it reminds me. I have all my classes built into that, so I use the calendar. The stock YouTube app, just like pretty much everyone uses that nowadays. That has stocks. I watch that. I watch Apple stock mostly. I have reminders. I don't use this too much. I want to start using it. I used it a few times before. I don't know if I have any left over in here, but I had it for a few tests and stuff. But I pretty much just use the calendar for everything that I can use the reminders for. It's just pretty much like a task or a to-do list. I have iTunes, which I use just to download some songs. In here are the utilities. This is what I don't normally use. All these are all the stock apps. The most I use out of here is probably Maps and Clock to set alarms. I have Notes, which I don't really use too much either. I just use, back here, I use Documents to go more than that. But I have the phone, App Store, Newsstand. I don't use that at all. What pisses me off is that you can't add this to any type of folder, because it itself is technically kind of a folder, I guess. So when you click on it, it opens this up, and I guess you can't have that multiple in folders, so they don't let you do that. I hope they fix that eventually, but I guess it's just sitting there for now. I have Settings, Music, Amazon. I use Amazon for absolutely everything. I bought all my Christmas presents off Amazon. Everything I've ever unboxed pretty much is I've bought off Amazon. I love that. I love the app. It's very quick. It's very fast. I use it for my account. I use it for everything. I suggest buying it. Actually, it's a free app, so I suggest downloading that and using that anytime you buy an item from Amazon. It saves all your information, so it's pretty much a one-click buy. It's almost too easy to buy something, so that's a great app. I use it all the time. Now into the more non-stock apps, I have Rage Comics, which is an app that shows you, it's a bunch of different comics that it has. Obviously, they're called Rage Comics, and when you click on it, it'll then bring you into here and you can read them all. It goes all the way through. And then you can also go into most recent, featured, favorites, and settings. Settings you can just change. You can upgrade to Pro, which just gets rid of the ads. And then favorites, you can save your favorites into here. It's just a quick app. I like clicking on it, and then when I have the time, I'll just read it, and some of them will be pretty funny. So I use Twitter. Obviously, almost everyone uses Twitter now, and Facebook, I guess, but I don't have Facebook on here. I use Twitter more than anything. I post everything regarding my videos and my YouTube channel, and anything that has to do with tech I'll post on Twitter, so I suggest following me. I'll post a link in the description. It's at DTRobo13. I'll post a link down there so you guys can click on that. I have USA, which is my bank. I use that for to keep track of my money. Right here I have Dropbox. Dropbox I love. I'll use it with my iPad, my phone, my PC, and my Mac Mini. I'll have them all synced up. And that like last semester, I remember I'll be in math class, and I had a history essay due the next class. So I'll be typing the history essay on my iPad with the clamp case. I'd be typing it on that, and then save it to Dropbox. Then I would run to my dorm room, go onto my Mac Mini, open up my Dropbox, find that file, and then print it out, and then run to my next class, because it would all be within like 5 minutes, so I'd have to get that done really quick. So I love Dropbox. It syncs everything. It's really quick and really easy, and it's a free app. And then I have Find My Friends. I have not used this at all, because none of my friends have iPhones, so I haven't really been able to use it. But from what I've heard, it's pretty cool. You can see where your friends are using their GPS. And then I have iReddit, which is another variant kind of Rage Comics. iReddit, it's more of it's a website where they can post pretty much anything that has to do with the internet, and it's a pretty funny website, so I go in there every now and then. I have movies from Flickster. I go in there and it shows me ratings of all the new movies that are coming out. I won't open that up, just copyright, whatever. It'll show me the movie times to the theaters that are near me, so that helps out a lot whenever I want to go see a movie. Then I have Netflix right here, which you can stream movies from. I use it mostly on my iPad, not so much on the iPhone, but if I just have my iPhone, I'll just stream movies on that. I'll just watch it right on that. You can, I think now you can get a Netflix account for I think $7.99 a month. You might have to correct me on that, but I think it's pretty cheap now to get free streaming movies, so it's definitely worth getting that. And I have VidRhythm next. VidRhythm is an application where it's just like a Mystery Guitar Man, how he makes those videos. You get to come in here, you get to select a song, and then you get to select a style. I'll do a video wall, and then you can just click go for it, and then it starts recording, so you can see me and my camera right there. And then I'll tell you to make a low, tell you to make a bunch of different sounds, like a low drum sound, like bomb, and then you can click on the next one and record it. And then once you do that, you click make a music video, and then it'll put them all together into one music video, and it'll actually look pretty cool. So yeah, I definitely suggest checking that out. That is, I think, $1.99 or it might be 99 cents, but it's called VidRhythm right there. It's a pretty cool app, so you should go check that out on YouTube. Just type in VidRhythm review or something, and you should be able to see what it looks like. The next app I have is Yelp. I use Yelp for whenever I want to find a a restaurant or something that's nearby, or if I want to find the next closest Best Buy, I'll just click on that and I'll find that. I also have the Best Buy app down there, but that will show me all the closest restaurants and stores and whatever I want to find near me. So it's definitely helps when you're in a town that you don't really know a whole bunch about. And I have my Verizon, which keeps track of my Verizon account. Obviously, it just keeps track of texting, data, calling, everything. Your plan, you can pay your bill off of that, and I just use that for everything for with Verizon stuff. And then I have 360 Live. I know Microsoft came out with a actual Xbox app. I didn't like that as much as this. 360 Live tells you everyone who's online on your friend's account on Xbox, and you can even send them a message. Like I've typed it, and I'll be like in class or something, and I'll see my friend is online, and I'll send him a message on Xbox saying, "Hey, I'll be home in 5 minutes. I'll get on then, and we can play Call of Duty or whatever." And it's a pretty sweet app. It tells you see all these people are online for me right now. That's me right there. It says that I'm using the 360 Live mobile client. That's my friend right there. You guys have probably seen me play with him a few times, the Zodiac 16. He's my friend Wiseman. But yeah, it'll tell you, so if I want to send a message to him, I'll click on that. Then I'll come down here and go to message. And then I can type a message and send it right to him. I'm not going to do that because I've already sent him one today. But it'll send it right to him, and he can even answer back through that. And it's a great way to use Xbox if you're not even at your house or have an Xbox near you. Next app, of course, I have Angry Birds. I don't use that a whole lot anymore. I used to, but it kind of got boring after a while, but I still have it on there for old time's sake. Then I have the Apple Store, which helps me, I can search for any Apple stores that are near me. Unfortunately, the closest one to me at my school is in North Carolina, so that's kind of a pain, but either way, that'll also you can buy anything off the Apple Store through this app, and it's pretty quick and easy. Next, I had the Weather Channel. This helps me keep track of obviously the weather. The Notification Center only has the stock weather app up there. It's still in Radford right now, but I'm actually in Mount Airy, Maryland right now, where my house is because I'm home from break. But that's the stock. That's the stock one. This one is the Weather Channel. It's free. I downloaded that just so I can see forecast for the whole month, and I can even see maps and stuff. Not like the scroll down stock weather app up there and the other one. The other one only shows you, I think, the forecast. This one you can see radar and everything like that. It comes in handy. So next I have Woot Watch. If you guys don't know what Woot is, I definitely suggest checking that out. Woot Watch is an app, and it shows you all the apps, or all the different types. There's Woot.com, Sellout Woot, Shirt Woot, Kids Woot, and then I think Wine Woot. Yep, up there. So Woot is a one deal a day type thing. I'm sure you heard of like one sale a day, but it's a one deal a day website, and this app is all nice and organized so that you can see each one. Like here is a home theater system for $150. I actually bought the Keurig system that I have in my room right now for $70 off of Woot.com. So Woot.com is definitely a great place to check out. I'll put a link in the description saying it's just www.woot.com. It's a one sale a day place, and actually, guys, pretty cool shirts too. I bought a shirt off of this once. It's only $10. And they're actually pretty, they're made out of pretty good material, so it's not like, crappy quality. All right, the next app I have is Best Buy. It's just like the Apple Store, and I think I have Walmart on here. Yep, Walmart right there. So, and Target, actually. So I have all the big retail stores pretty much. It's just, it keeps everything organized, obviously, and it'll show you what is in stock, what isn't in stock, what stores are close to you. You can look up deals, you can look up any product that you want to look up, and you can find stores that are close to you. I think I've already said that. But obviously it just keeps it all organized, and it's just a simple app that I like to use. Next I have Grades 2. This will keep track of all your grades, and it'll tell you what percentage of grades you need to get on your next test in order to get whatever grade you want to get. And I haven't actually used this yet for my classes, but I put a bunch of test grades in here. So you guys can see if you want to, you can choose your target grade right here. You can go up to here, click on that. You can choose your target grade. Say you wanted to get a B, so you put a 79 out of 100, you click save. It'll then change what you need to get on each of your tests in order to get that final grade. You also put in how much each test is worth. See, I have tests are worth 15% of the grade, finals worth 20, papers worth 5, and then homework is worth 2, and then you put in each of your grades, and it'll tell you what you need to get on the next ones in order to get that final grade. So it actually does help break down your grades even further if your teachers don't already do that for you. All right, next I have the Cards app from Apple. I have not actually used this yet, but I wanted to, especially for Christmas. But this will let you make and actually send envelopes and cards to your friends, family, whatever you want, and it'll. I'm not sure what the actual payment is for it, but it's pretty cheap. It puts the stamp on and everything, and you can customize this with whatever pictures you want, whatever type of card you want. You can do a thank you card, a graduation card, whatever you want. It's pretty cool. I haven't actually used it yet though, so I can't do a full review on that. All right, next app I have is Cover Orange. It's just a great, fun app that I use every now and then. I think it was free. I can't remember though. I probably wouldn't pay for this, but I'm pretty sure it was free. But it's just a quick app where there's an orange and you have to protect them from the angry storm clouds up top. You click play, and then down here you click here, and then choose your level. But see, there is an orange right there. There's a bunch of oranges. You have to protect all of them. That's my David 316. If you guys want to add me on Game Center. So, but here, you try to protect them by putting stuff over top of them or moving them into different things. And then after you put them all down, so I'll just go through this really quick. Then a cloud will come by right there and start dropping these bomb, pellet, whatever things. And if it hits the oranges, they'll die, and then you have to start over. So, it's just a quick, fun app that I use all the time, and I think it's free. So go check that out. All right, the next app I have is the Impossible game. I have not beaten this yet. I tried this. I bought it at the very beginning of the semester. It might be free. I can't remember, but I got this at the very beginning of the semester. I've been playing it ever since, and I have not been able to beat it. I'm just completely awful at it. If you've never heard of it, it's a pretty fun and addicting game. You're just this little block, and you try to hop over these little spikes, and then there's music that goes along with it, but I'm not playing it right now. And then when you die, it makes that noise, and you have to start over. And it just says how many attempts you have up there. And then there is an end of the game. I have seen it online that there is an end of the game, but it's really hard. It's actually 2 or 3 minutes down the line of all that, and you have to get past everything, and then it gets pretty crazy after about a minute into it. And I would definitely suggest checking that out, but don't do it if you're addicted to games, because you will get addicted to that, and it's pretty much impossible to beat. That's why it's called the Impossible game. Wow, this video is getting really long. Sorry, guys. But my next one is Speed Test. And this app will let you test the Wi-Fi and 3G connection from wherever you are. And I like to do this everywhere I go so I can see where the different speeds are where I get. Right now it's looking through Baltimore, Maryland. But I like to see, I like to compare what the different speeds are at the different places that I go to. It'll do ping, download speed, and then upload speed. It'll choose the closest server to you also. And you can do it through Wi-Fi and 3G. Right now I'm doing it through Wi-Fi. And then once it's done, you can then go down here and click on results. And then it'll show you every test you've ever taken pretty much through the app. I've taken a lot of them. And then you can compare different numbers through those. You can see your download, upload, and ping. You can compare different numbers to the different places that you have. The Wi-Fi symbol is right there, and then the 3G symbol is right there. Alright, the next app I have is Target. Again, that's just like the Best Buy app. It's just a quick, easy to go to app to buy stuff at Target, obviously. So next one is guitar tabs. I use this when I play guitar. I like to have it on my, I put it on my knee, and I can read the tabs off of this and just play guitar with that. It's pretty simple. It has a pretty good user interface. I would definitely check that out. I think it was free. It might be $1 though, so I'm not sure on that. Walmart's just another version of Target pretty much. It's just the same thing, but with a Walmart store. Then I have WebMD, which I use if I ever, if I have some sickness or if I have some symptoms that I don't know about. I'll go check that out. Tell me what I might have, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty accurate. It has a symptom checker that I would definitely suggest trying out if you guys don't know. If you have some symptoms that you have no idea what's going on, I would try that. There's also an internet version of it, so if you go to webmd.com, you can go check that out. Then I have eBay, which I have not used very much. You guys all know what eBay is. Then I have Rage Comics, which lets you make comics for the Rage Comics app right there. so it's just spelled differently, but it lets you make actual Rage comics, which is pretty fun. I made about 1 or 2. Then I have Bejeweled 2, you guys all know what that is. It's there, which is just an app where you move the jewels around and they blow up in different combinations. I'm sure you guys have seen it. Then I have Documents to Go. This is probably my favorite app that I have on here. Documents to Go lets you put all of your, any file that you have, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Excel, anything you need into here. And you can even make a new one right here. You do Microsoft Word document, Microsoft Excel, email with attachments. You can see pretty much any file you want to see with that, and it syncs with Dropbox. I use this on my iPad and my phone, and I use this that app more than anything. I use it more than Pages. I bought Pages also, but I didn't really like it that much. It's pretty much the same thing as Documents to Go, but it didn't have everything that I needed. So Documents to Go, definitely go check that out if you like to write papers on your iPhone and your iPad. The next one I have is Wolfram Alpha, which is actually the company that uses Siri, or that helps with Siri, I think, on the math equations on the iPhone 4S. I use this for math equations and science-related answers. If you type in like 2 plus 2, it'll give you the answer. And you click go, and it'll give you a whole bunch of information about that equation. You can do really in-depth equations, though. I've done this in my calculus class, and it actually gave me very accurate answers, and it'll give you breakdowns of everything that you need. And check that out if you need help with math. Next I have Google Earth. You guys all know what that is. Then I have Carcassonne, which is a pretty cool app. I think it was like $2 or $2.99. It's an app that you can... It's kind of hard to explain. I'll probably do a review on this because I love this game. Me and my girlfriend play this all the time. I have it on my iPad and I have it on the Xbox. It's just a normal, like castle type game. It's kind of like, I don't really know what to compare it to, but it's not like any other game I've played. But you click, you choose who you want to play. You can even play with multiple real people or AI, and then you just take these little cards and you pull them down here, and then you put the characters on the things. It's really complicated. I'm not going to go into detail now, but it's a pretty fun game. If you know what Carcassonne is, or you played the board game, there's actually an app for that board game. It's called Carcassonne. Just check that out on the App Store. Then I have Pages, which again is like the Documents to Go. I just did not like it as much. I definitely suggest not buying that and buying the Documents to Go. I think they're both $5.99. They might be higher than that. You guys are going to have to correct me on all these numbers because I have no idea. I downloaded this music. I think it's Music Downloader. I'm not sure, but it was free for the day or something, so I bought that. I never really used that. Then I had Pandora, Monopoly, and Blitz, which is Bejeweled. It's just like Bejeweled 2, but it's the faster version. Pandora Radio, you guys probably know what that is again. It lets you stream music for free, and then you can skip. You can make different playlists and all that stuff. It's good when you're in the car and you want to listen to new songs instead of just the radio. In here, Monopoly, this was the free version that I downloaded for my iPad and my iPhone. It was the Monopoly, I think it's the World Tour version. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't played it yet, so I just downloaded it because it was free. And then I have Bejeweled Blitz, which is free in itself. It's just the faster version of Bejeweled. And then down here I have Messages, Mail, and then that's my AdSense account, and then I have Safari. So that is pretty much the roundup of my whole iPhone. So if you guys like this video, please hit the like button down below. I know this is a very long video. I didn't go into a whole lot of detail, but I did have a lot of apps I wanted to show you guys. So this is just what's on my iPhone video. I'll probably be doing a what's on my iPad video soon. My iPad's over there, but I'll probably do that next Tuesday, so look forward to that. If you guys have any suggestions, just post a comment down below. Again, if you like this, hit the like button down below. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button right up top. When you do that, you'll see all my new videos right on the YouTube homepage. Alright, so I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks, guys.